What if I told you there's one habit that separates the successful from the forgotten, the masters from the amateurs, the legends from the footnotes of history? It's not some secret productivity hack or a complex morning routine. It's something much simpler, yet infinitely more powerful. It's the art of showing up. Think about it. Every great athlete, every groundbreaking artist, every visionary entrepreneur, what do they all have in common? They didn't just show up when they felt inspired, motivated, or energetic. No, they showed up especially when they didn't want to. They showed up on the cold, dark mornings. They showed up after a crushing defeat. They showed up when the world told them to quit. That, right there, is the cornerstone of mastery. We all have days when we just don't feel like it. The alarm goes off, and the bed feels like a magnet. The blank page or the empty canvas seems to mock us. The thought of hitting the gym or making those sales calls feels like climbing a mountain. In those moments, motivation is a distant memory. Our mood is at rock bottom, and this is the exact moment where the magic happens. This is the inflection point where most people turn back, and the successful push forward. Consistency isn't about being in a good mood. If we only worked when we felt like it, we'd accomplish very little. Moods are fleeting. They are unreliable passengers on our journey. Relying on them is like trying to sail a ship using only the gentlest breezes. You'll be stuck in the harbor most of the time. True consistency is about detaching your actions from your feelings. It's about building a system that operates regardless of your emotional state. So how do you do that? How do you force yourself to act when every fiber of your being is screaming at you to stop? You change your identity. You stop seeing your goals as things you do and start seeing them as part of who you are. A writer doesn't just write when inspiration strikes. They write because they are a writer. It's their identity. An athlete doesn't just train when they feel strong. They train because they are an athlete. It's woven into the fabric of their being. When your actions are tied to your identity, showing up is no longer a choice you have to debate every day. It becomes a non-negotiable standard you hold for yourself. You do it because that's who you are. Think of it this way. Do you debate whether or not to brush your teeth in the morning? Probably not. It's just something you do. It's part of your daily routine. Part of your identity as someone who maintains basic hygiene. What if you treated your most important goals with that same level of authenticity? When you tell yourself, I am the kind of person who never misses a workout, or I am a creator who produces content every single day, you're not just using positive affirmations, you're casting a vote for your future self. Each time you show up, you add another piece of evidence to support that new identity. Every workout, every page written, every task completed is a small win that reinforces the belief. This is me. This is what I do. Eventually, the internal resistance starts to fade. The negotiation in your head gets shorter and shorter until it disappears altogether. The act of showing up becomes a reflex, an ingrained habit. It's no longer about discipline in the moment. It's about the identity you've built over time. This is the profound shift. It's moving from I have to do this to this is who I am. Let's be clear. This doesn't mean you become a robot devoid of feelings. You'll still have bad days. You'll still feel tired, frustrated, and uninspired. The difference is, those feelings will no longer have veto power over your actions. You acknowledge them, you let them sit in the passenger seat, but you never let them grab the steering wheel. You're still the one driving, heading towards your destination, rain or shine. This single habit of consistent action, rooted in identity, is the engine of compounding growth. One workout won't make you fit. One page won't make you a novelist. One video won't build a channel. But the cumulative effect of showing up day after day, week after week, is what creates extraordinary results. It's the slow, steady pressure that eventually carves canyons. So I want you to ask yourself, what is the identity you want to build? Who is the person you want to become? And what is the one non-negotiable action you can take every single day to cast a vote for that identity? It doesn't have to be massive. Just one small, consistent act. Write one sentence. Do 5 push-ups. Meditate for 1 minute. The key is to prove to yourself, over and over again, that you are the kind of person who shows up. Because when showing up becomes your default, when it's no longer a decision but an identity, everything changes. That is the one habit that truly separates the dreamers from the doers, and the forgotten from the unforgettable. If this idea resonates with you, and you're ready to build the habits that define a successful life, make sure you subscribe to Success Chrono. We're on this journey together, exploring the timelines of success, one habit at a time. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching.